Hello, this is Gary. So today, in this video, I want to talk about my water filtration system. There's a lot of options out there, and you'll see a variety of things if you watch anybody's YouTube videos for hiking the trail. And but this one here is what I have got to prefer over the years. And so let me show you what I've got. Okay, so in here, I've got a 3-liter C-Knock bag. And I like the 3-liter. It gives me a lot of water in camp to use. And sometimes it's enough for while I'm in camp and then maybe the next morning. And so 3-liter seems to work good for me. And I don't think it weighs that much more than a 2-liter one, but it gives me more water capacity if I need it. If I don't need 3 liters, I can just fill it up with 2 liters. Easy. Combine that with the Sawyer Squeeze. I like the full-size regular one. It actually works pretty good. I've never had any issues with these, and they do the job. And they're rated for a long life. Now you got to do back flush them and clean them out every now and then, but that's just the nature of doing stuff on the trail. I keep it in a 1-quart size Ziploc bag. And so when I get to camp at night, if it looks like it's going to be cold weather, I just put it back in the Ziploc bag and I stick it. The last hike I did was a hammock hike. So what I ended up doing, rather than kind of keep it with me, directly with me, I put it in the Ziploc bag, rolled it up, and stuck it under the hammock, but on top of the underquilt. And so my body heat from radiating down kept that plenty warm. So didn't have to worry about it freezing, though it never did get that low a temperature at night. That seemed to work pretty good. So let me just show you how I do this. I am very fond of the gravity system. So I've got another video out there on how I use this. So it's a full-length video and it gives them a lot of detail. But I've got a couple pieces of string here for tying up this here, so I can wrap the string around a tree or a tree limb, hang it up, and stick this through here, both those little loops through there, just like that. And then I'll put a stick through that, and then that hangs back up, and that stick keeps it from coming back through. But if I need to take it down, I just pull the stick out, and it comes down. Comes out real easy. I got a spare bottle cap, and the coupling ring. This is vital if you want to do gravity feed. You just screw that on there, screw your bottle on the bottom. This is hanging on here. That's hanging on the tree. Then your water just flows. That way, for a couple minutes, you can do something else around the camp, get your camp chores done. For a 1-liter bottle or a 0.7 like I use for most of mine, it doesn't take too long to fill that up. And the flow rate out here is slow enough that you can change out bottles without losing a whole lot of water. But that's my preferred method for filtering water. I do have some backup tablets just in case this gets contaminated or broke. I've never had to use them. And so I don't anticipate using them now. As I mentioned before, I'm doing a supported through hike, so my brother's not too far away, and I have a spare one of these in the RV. So if for some reason this breaks or whatever, I can have him get me a new one pretty quickly, and so not too worried about that. I've got spare O-rings for these here in my pack, so in case I lose this O-ring, not to worry there. That is, apparently some people have the problem, a common problem with this O-ring or this washer here, this hose washer, coming out, and if that comes out, the water just pours out the side. It doesn't filter or doesn't seal, so you'll lose all your water, and then you contaminate. Your dirty water gets everywhere on your stuff. So, but anyhow, that is my kit, with the exception of, let me mention my blue bag. You may have seen that, noticed that. it is more than a storage bag. I made this a few years back. And the reason I made this was a lot of my hikes are up in the high Uintas in Utah. And a lot of the trees are conifers, pine trees, whatever species of trees they are. I call them pines. They're sticky, they're prickly, they got sap on them. And what this does is I can take my water bottle, fill it up, then even when it's full of water, put that through there, and then at the top I've got a loop, and I got this loop, so I can just stick my cord through both of them and hang it on the tree, and that keeps the CNOC bag from floating around, but the back protects the CNOC bag from getting poked with sticks or sharp objects on the tree, and has been very effective. And also, if I need a place to lay my CNOC bag down on the ground after it's full of water, I can lay it on that without, and that'll protect the bag from any rocks or sticks on the ground as well. I've never hit this, my original CNOC bag that I bought years ago is still working great. And I've been careful to protect it all the time, and using this, you know, on trees or on ground has been very effective. At least I think so. So that's all my water kit. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you out there.